Okay, so I either cross my arms, or apparently I tense my pecs and I make them dance. I don't get it. Yeah, you're all going to give me a complex about this, you know that. Okay, workout 9, guys. Right, we're starting out your first pairing. You've got some hamstring bridges to do. You've got 5 rounds, you've got 15 reps to do. Get a good squeeze at the top of the movement on that one. You're going to follow that with deadlifts. So you're actually going to pre-exhaust those hamstrings before touching those deadlifts. So 5 sets, you've got 8 reps to do on the deadlifts with a 60 seconds rest in between each set. You then go on to your presses. You've got 4 sets of 10 to do with that 2 second squeeze at the top. I'm going to show you a double overhead press using a band if you don't have a barbell, all right? You then go onto your single leg glute bridges. You do 4 sets of 12 of those. You can weight those if you want to. You've got 60 seconds rest again. And then your final pairing, you've got some glider pikes to do. You've got 4 sets of 10 reps. I will show you an alternative to those if they're a little bit tough. You've also got to follow that with a side plank, so it's 30 seconds on each side. You only have 30 seconds rest, pretty tough on the abs. Yeah, it's a pretty full-on, full-body workout, this. Hamstrings aren't going to like me tomorrow. All right, enjoy. Okay, she's stealing the show then. Right, hamstring bridges. Don't worry about that plate. If you've got a step or something like that, fantastic. But don't stress your grab. You've got 15 reps to do. So heels, dug down, soft bend in that knee, connect, drive down through the heels. Okay, so you focus on driving down to the floor, get that good squeeze at the top of the movement. You've got 15 reps to do. Your deadlifts. Again, by now some of you may need to sort of start doubling up that band. So again, just a quick reminder, hands in the loops, nice and tight to the upper back, keep the shoulders slightly forward of the band. Carefully not in that squat position, okay? So keep your hips nice and high, keep the shoulders squared forward to almost line through your toes, nice and tight to the lats, and drive through, okay? So connect to the top. If you want to, and you don't have a barbell, you can always use the band through the kettlebell. So through there, place both feet onto the band. Now, you're in a sumo deadlift position, so you're slightly wider. If I do this from the front, you'll be able to see how wide my feet are. Now, instead of having the hands on the outside, dead center, nice and tight to the upper back, and drive hard through and drive through, all right? So just a little bit more resistance, a bit of a variation. You're going to drop your hips a little bit lower. Now, unlike the conventional deadlifts there with the sumo, bum down, chest up, okay? So get those hips nice and low. All right, so you've got 8 reps to do that, so a little bit of volume through your deadlifts. Your presses. Again, if you don't have a barbell, she's showing me out. If you don't have a barbell, use a band. I want you to do a double overhand, so a conventional press above your head. So with this one, again, feet in, hands underneath the band, same position. Okay, so the elbow's going to be tucked underneath. Hands relatively narrow, the band rests around the chin. Now careful the shoulders don't roll forward and you're working on that full extension through. So again, you can't lose that connection at the top of the movement. So I'm going to force you to hold it for 2 seconds. You've got 10 reps to do. Drive it through, good squeeze, and pause at the bottom. So again, you may need a slightly heavier band, maybe try the black one. Give it a go first, warm up, so you think. Make sure you've got that full extension through, okay? You then have a single leg glute bridge to do. So you can either do those, well, you can do those elevated, you can actually elevate the 1 foot on a step or a chair. You can do them on the floor. So, on the floor, 1 leg in, 1 leg straight. Make sure you measure that heel using your hand. Square everything up, you drive hard through that midfoot. So you drive to the floor, same as those glute bridges, or the hamstring bridges rather. Drive down as opposed to thinking about driving your hips up, okay? Make sure you get that tailbone connection. Make sure you tuck your tailbone a touch before you move anywhere, all right? You can't arch your back to that one. You can always load that with a kettlebell on your hips as well. Okay, so that's a press, and that's your single leg glute bridge. You've got 10 reps on the press, you've got 12 reps each leg on the glute bridges, okay? It's a lot of volume. Your glider pikes. Now I said I can give you an alternative as well. So, a glider pike, your toes are on your gliders or your T-towel on a laminate floor or tile floor. You're in that pressure position. Use those abs. Keep those shoulders stacked over your wrists and your hands. Hips go up, high. Abs are on, nice and tight. All the way up, all the way up. keep those legs nice and straight. Now if that's a little bit too much, simply alternate and keep the hips nice and low. Okay? So give that a go. Hips need to go high, abs need to do the pulling. Okay? So keep those legs nice and straight. And then your side plank, no need for the gliders. On the elbow, hips up nice and high. You can always point to the ceiling to ensure that top shoulder's opened up, okay? Make sure your hips don't drop back. Keep them through. If that's not challenging enough, elevate the leg, okay? So you've got 30 seconds to do on each side, all right? Give the glider planks a go. They're really, really tough. She's not impressed. All right, guys? Enjoy.